Errors are half the story. Left untreated, performance problems can escalate into errors. Whether it's timeouts, pages loading so insanely slow your users abandon, or errors causing performance to degrade downstream. Today, we're going to look at an e-commerce site and power plant. When a user tries to check out, a transaction ends with an error message. As a result, the customer wasn't able to complete the purchase. Let's debug this in Sentry. For argument's sake, we know that the service that was not responding quickly happened during the checkout flow. Let's click on the checkout transaction, and here we arrive at the transaction summary page. What I like to do here is zoom in on the spikes and investigate. When you do this, you can see several tables below: slow transactions, suspect spans, suspect tags, and related issues. On the side, you can see misery user score, the status breakdown, app dex, failure rate, and throughput. You can also see the related issues here. Let's dive a little deeper. We'll click on one of the slow transactions. Here I like to filter on the outlier transactions, and we'll click on that transaction. And it seems Sentry's already identified an error with this transaction as well. I'm going to take a closer look at this error. So we're going to click on the span that's in red. And it tells you that an exception happened because there was a lack of inventory. While the application could have handled this more elegantly, it instead errored out. That get inventory span actually took an entire 1.6 seconds to complete. On the same screen, you can see the tag details, the parameters passed into the process order function, the code trace. This all allows you to investigate the context when the transaction errored out. So in a few minutes, you've been able to tie latency back to errors. You can see how an error propagates into a slow transaction, causing a negative experience. You can understand where the problem originates. By having those correlated together in one place, you can find and resolve root causes faster by seeing the connection between errors and performance issues. It only takes 5 lines of code to add Sentry to your projects. Try it for free to root out error and performance issues.